Good morning everyone. It is Monday and you might have noticed that I didn't vlog last week. I was just really sick after coming back from Manchester because during that week I already had like flu-like symptoms, which I think I told you guys about at the time, and then went to Manchester, came back, and then I got a sickness bug. I was really sick. I was just vomiting and I was in a lot of like stomach pain. So yeah, I ended up taking the week off from vlogging. I had a blood test on Thursday because I have my like monthly blood tests all the time anyway, and then today the GP has rang me saying that my white blood cell count is low and I can't start taking my meds yet. If you don't know, I take azathioprine and it's an immunosuppressant, so if I do get sick I have to temporarily stop taking it so that my body can fight off infection because it suppresses your immune system. And yeah, so I was going to start taking it again this week because it's been about 2 weeks since I've took it and I'm worried that my colitis is going to get even worse than it is at the moment. But yeah, I got a phone call saying my white blood cell count is low, can't take my medication yet. Gotta have another blood test next week to see if my white blood cells have gone up, because it could be because I've been so ill recently. I've had like 2 infections, one after the other, so it could be that. Yeah, so fingers crossed. Next week my blood test says that my white blood cells have gone back to normal and I can take my medication again so I don't continue to get sick. So there's a nice little update for you. I have an appointment tomorrow to get my implant, so I'll be talking about my experience with that. And on Thursday I also have an appointment with my gynecologist that I've been referred to. If you don't remember, a few weeks ago I went to the doctors about issues with my periods and like pain down there, like in the stomach, in the very lower stomach, when I'm not on my period as well. So I got referred to a gynecologist because they think I might have cervical ectropion, and that's going to get checked out on Thursday, so I will be able to let you know how that goes as well. On Friday I'm going to the launch party, or at least I think I'm going so far. I won't be going by myself, but if everyone else still wants to go at the time, like my friends, then I'll be going to the Inflatanation launch party, which is like a big inflatable, what's it called? Like an inflatable park. I've been to one before. I went to, I can't remember what it's called, but I've vlogged it before. Like I've been to a different one, but this is a new one that's opening over in North Shields area, so I will be vlogging that. And yeah, so hopefully this week's vlog will be... Oh, are you okay there, Charlie? You got the shakes? Are you trying to get under the blanket? Do you want me to help you? I haven't made my bed yet. There you go. Go on under then. Go on. Go on under. Charlie likes to be under the blanket because he gets cold all the time because he's such an old man. What was I saying? Anyway, it's Monday, so I've been on the phone with the doctors and I've had emails to and from my IBD nurse. I've had some of my photos. If you don't know, I keep like photo albums and I'll show you them soon, but my photos got delivered for the start of this year so that I can put them in my little photo album that I like to keep. I've started a new one because the last one got full, and that one was from 2015 to 2018, so it was like 3 years, 4 years, 3 years, 4 years. 2. So this is what I've got so far in my 2019 to 2021 album. I missed one out from mine and Eric's anniversary by accident. Whoops, kind of a big thing to miss, but never mind, I completely didn't realise that I missed it out. Got some photos here. Just some of my favourite photos from, oh, this was the snow day that we had where me and Eric went to Jesmond Dean. I hope you can see alright, like there's kind of a reflection from the light. And then kind of missed out Valentine's Day as well, whoops, but I'm gonna add that in. And then night out with Ellie. Missed out the group photo from Eric's awards night. It seems to be everything Eric related, so that's awkward. But yeah, his awards night, it was there. And I started putting things like tickets that in, so that was our cards from the awards night. And then Panic at the Disco. and then a couple of snaps from the rest of the trip to Manchester, like the Sea Life Centre and the mini golf, and then that's what I've got so far. Really excited. I also printed out a photo from New Year's Eve, because obviously I printed all these off before Christmas, or just after Christmas I think. No, it's before Christmas. So that's all I got up to, and I left a gap for New Year's Eve because I knew I would print one out after the New Year, so there we go, New Year's Eve added in there. And this album is officially finished, so that's 2015 to 2018, which I love it so much. There's just so many memories in here, and it's Eric's graduation, and yeah, I'm just so happy that I have all of this to look back on one day. This was Eric's birthday one year, I think this was his 25th, because I got him tickets to see Chicago. And yeah, so many lovely memories. Oh, Stefan Brannan's wedding. Oh, it's made me sad looking at all of these. Oh, that's when I went to see Ed Sheeran, and then 30 Seconds to Mars. That was when I was on the blogger panel. One of my favourite days ever. I'm so proud of myself for that. Ugh. Our friend Michael and Becca's wedding, and this is like a nice cute little thank you card that they gave Eric because he was groomsman. So, well, it was for both of us, but it's obviously mainly for Eric, so I kept that for him and put it in here. And yeah, aw, this is so lovely. Oh, I would definitely recommend, like, if you're a sentimental person like I am, getting a, look, I'm covered in dog hair in my pajamas. But yeah, I'd definitely recommend getting a photo album like this and just collecting all your memories. And it's all in chronological order for me as well, so I can just go through and look. And I've got like this little thing, so I can be like, this is what I did there, this is what I want to look at here, and yeah. It's so cute. So I've been with my client this evening, and the traffic was atrocious, but I'm home now with Eric.
Hello. Oh, my glasses.
My glasses.
My glasses.
We had a roast dinner yesterday, so I've hid everything in one pot, and I'm now making a casserole with the leftovers. And Eric's pretty much living here for 2 weeks because my family's on holiday. And I hate being by myself because my next door neighbour is a creep. So Eric stays with me. Eric stays with me, so I'm not by myself with next door because he like...
I out-creep him.
I don't remember... You out-creep him. I don't remember if I've spoke about this on a vlog before. Basically, about 3 years ago, I think it was now, my family went on holiday for 2 weeks like they do every Easter. And my next door neighbour's kind of...
fucking creep.
He's really weird. I think, no, okay, I think he's got some serious issues. Being serious, like, I think he's got some issues, which is not his fault, but also he has a criminal record as well. So he's kind of, he's not really dangerous, although he's not allowed to speak to me, basically. He's not allowed to speak to me. If he's outside in the garden, he's not allowed to do anything. If he does, I've got to ring the police. And yeah, he got 12 months of probation last time because he threatened us and he had a weapon with intent to harm, which they said in the letter, I think. Is that the right way of saying it? Intent to harm. And yeah, so he would like knock on my wall in the middle of the night. So like, this is my wall here, and on the other side of that is his house and someone's room over there. And they would knock on the wall at like 2 o'clock in the morning, which I'm sure, as you know, like being a little girl like myself alone at home at night, it was very scary and weird, and I was just creeped out, and it was just keeping me awake as well. It was very annoying. We've also had to put in a noise complaint several times about him, but I mean he stops for a while and then he does it again, so we have to keep putting in a noise complaint. But yeah, last time I came home, was that after I dropped you off, or you were leaving or something?
I was leaving.
Eric was leaving my house. My family were on holiday, so I was going to be by myself, apart from obviously I had the dogs. And yeah, he came to the door and he started shouting abuse at me, like calling me like horrible names. I can't even remember what now. It was so long ago.
Slut or something like that,
like,
wasn't it?
yeah, like slut or whore or weird stuff like that. Eric came back in the house. He was shouting abuse at Eric, and he had like, we thought it looked like a baseball bat at the time, but it turned out like when the police had gone in the house and searched the house, it was a walking cane, I think they said.
And he was always, every time that I said goodnight to you, he was standing at the door, that you were out there, and then he would say stuff when we were there, or when I was leaving he'd say stuff.
Yeah.
Or like stand outside and then look.
Stare at her weirdly.
And stare at her weirdly, and then you were just like, alright, just go. So then I left, and as I left, I was driving, and he came out to his front garden bit.
Yeah.
And he came out and he had some in his hand, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then like I got out of the car and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? And then he was just staring at us. He said, fuck off, fatty, or something like that. Like, fuck you. And I was like, excuse me, you fucking what? He's in his dressing gown and he started like screaming.
Oh yeah, and he was wearing Y fronts. He had his dressing gown open and he was wearing like little Y fronts. It was so
I
weird.
remember getting like really fucking annoyed at him. I was like, who the fuck do you think you're talking to? And then you had heard like us shouting at each other from outside and you were like, Eric, get in here now. And I was like, fuck you!
Yeah, because you were getting angry, and I knew if anything had happened, then Eric would have got the blame. So him square in the so I made Eric come inside. I told
he's such a creep. Who does that?
I told him next door, and I was like, "Get back in your house now. I'm gonna ring the police."
He wouldn't even let us do anything though beforehand. Like weeks beforehand, when it kept happening every day. I was like, "Can I say something to him?" Can he like, "No, don't say anything." And I was like, "Right, fine." And as soon as he said something to me, I was like, "Fuck you, you're fucking."
So I rang the police. Obviously the police came around, interviewed us both separately, went to check this guy's house. Obviously he was threatening us with well, it was a walking cane. We thought it was like a bat or something. It was dark. It was like, I don't know, at 12 o'clock at night.
I don't know if it was a walking cane, it was something.
No, I'm sure they said it was a walking cane because they checked by the front door and that was the only thing there that he could have used. It was like some kind of walking cane.
And it went thinner. Yeah. It kind of looked like a bat.
Yeah, we thought it looked like a bat. But yeah, then the police came around, they went and searched in there. They found his brother, who's like a raging alcoholic and is pretty much bedbound. And then like it's two brothers that live together, like they're like my nana's age, like 60s, 70s. And yeah, so police got involved. He was going to go to prison because I was happy to press charges, but then he admitted to everything, and so instead of
said I didn't do it,
yeah, at first he did, and then he admitted it, and then obviously he spoke to a solicitor who were like, basically, you're gonna have to admit it, otherwise you're gonna go to jail. But I don't know how long they'd put someone in for threatening, like not very long, 12 weeks or something.
Intent.
Yeah, well, anyway.
And he needed his medication or something like that. He wasn't taking his medication.
Wasn't taking medication and stuff.
To be harm to society or whatever.
Yeah. But instead he got probation because he ended up admitting it and pleading guilty. They offered me like counselling as a victim, but I was like, no, honestly, I'm fine.
I thought you took it.
No, I didn't take it. I didn't feel like... I didn't feel safe at home, but I felt fine. Like, I feel fine with everyone around me, like when my family's here and when Eric's here, and like it's just when I'm by myself I feel a bit weird. And he hasn't done it for a long time, but I know that if he was to do it again, yeah, like sometimes if I'm leaving the house he'll stand in the window and stare at me, but I just ignore him. Or if he comes to the front door, I'll say, you can piss off, or I'm gonna ring the police, because he knows that obviously the police will do something about it because it's happened before. And I feel very confident knowing that if anything was to begin happening again, that the police would sort it out. And yeah, so I feel fine about it now. But yeah, so Eric is staying at mine for 2 weeks while my family's on holiday, just for peace of mind.
Oh well, he hasn't done anything in a while. Every time he
it's been a long time.
I just ignore him now. I just look, like when he looks at Will, I just,
like, he just kind of watches.
Well, I kind of say when he's looking, I just say the word twat under my breath. So I'm not looking at him, but it looks like I'm talking to him. So if he goes, he's called me a twat, I'll be like, oh, it's just talking out loud. I don't know what you're talking about. You know what I mean?
I mean, there's literally nothing he can do now without getting into a lot of trouble. So yeah, he's not allowed to go in the front garden anymore. When I'm in my front garden, he's not allowed to talk to me.
When he sees me in the car going by, he literally go.
Like this is us driving past in the car. Like this is the car and this is the weird guy. So you're coming out of the car and then you'll notice it, and then he'll do this as we're driving past. It's so weird.
And then we're gone and we're just like, what a fucking creep.
It's so creepy, but now we like laugh about it because we know that he's a weak little bitch who can't do anything. Yeah, literally. Anyway, I really digressed there. What was my main point?
Yeah.
Yeah, Eric's here, and I'm making tea.
That's a good one. Creep up.
Yeah. So tea will be ready in like 10
minutes. If he starts, I'll get my Y-fronts out.
Didn't you say he was wearing like, they had bananas on it or something?
SpongeBob SquarePants.
SpongeBob SquarePants Y-fronts with his dressing gown wide open. But he gets away, well, I say he gets away with it. He has some sort of
excuse. Till I came along.
No, he's always had some sort of excuse about mental health. And obviously I don't know him personally. I don't know any diagnosis is, how do you say that word?
Diagnosis.
I don't know any of his diagnoses. I don't know anything like that. I don't know what's going on in his mind.
He's been diagnosed with.
Yes. So it could be, I don't know, he could have something serious that kind of affects him, and then every now and then he stops taking his medication, because they did say that last time. I don't know. I don't want to comment on that area. All I know is he's a fucking prick and he's not very nice to me, and he makes me feel uncomfortable.
Get up. Get up. DC Tanner.
Good morning, everyone. God, I look so pale when I wear black. Today's Tuesday and I have my implant this morning, which if you've seen a few of my weekly vlogs you might have seen that I was on a different journey with birth control and hormonal contraception because I was having issues with my combined pill. So yeah, got my implant here ready to take with me and go and have it inserted. I'm really scared. It's in like half an hour, so I really need to leave like now. But I'm really nervous. I've been watching videos online where they have like the injection and then they push it in, and then, oh, I don't know. I'll leave some videos down below if you're interested in knowing like what it's like to get it, because obviously I won't be able to vlog when I'm there because I'm with my doctor. But if you're not squeamish and you want to see what it looks like when an implant gets inserted, I will leave a link to some YouTube videos that I was watching where people have had them done. And yeah, it's kind of interesting but also just super scary, so I'm really nervous and fingers crossed it doesn't hurt too much.
A few moments later.
So I'm back from the doctor's and I did a little bit of shopping. I needed to get some cleaning products and washing up liquid and stuff, and I've had my implant. It's here. It's got a bandage on it. I don't know how I'm going to show you. I'm going to have to like try and peel it up. So it really wasn't that bad at all. Like, it felt fine. The worst bit was definitely my dog hairs on it and the plaster's peeling up. But it's in here somewhere. There it is. You can see where it's been bleeding. I'm starting to bruise, that you can see there. But it really was not that bad. Yeah, the most painful part was the anaesthetic needle that they put in first. That really stung and it burnt, but it was over in like less than 3 seconds. And then she put the implant needle in and then pushed it into my skin. And I could feel that it was there. Like, it didn't hurt, but I could feel my skin pulling, if that makes sense. And then once it was in, she took my other hand, put it on where the implant was, and made me feel it like you can feel the rod inside you. It's very strange. And yeah, I've got to keep the dressing on for 24 hours, and then after that keep it clean and dry, let it scab over and let it heal, and just keep it clean so it doesn't get infected, and then it should be healed soon. And it's all done. It really wasn't that bad. My arm feels achy, like it's not stopped me from doing stuff. I imagine if I knocked it, it would hurt a lot. It's really not that bad. And yeah, I feel like I was worried over nothing now. I felt quite embarrassed because I was so panicked when I got in there, but yeah, it's really not that bad at all. What is this? Oh my god. Good morning, everyone. I'm aware I look like an old lady when I have no makeup on and these glasses on. But I've just woke up, which is why I look so gross. My collar is tucked in. I am a mess. Yeah, so it's been 24 hours since I've had my implant. I had to keep the ooh, that is definitely very sore to touch. I had to leave the plaster thing that they put on for 24 hours and had to keep it clean and dry. So I also haven't washed yet. So, what time is it? Oh my gosh, I've slept in so late today. It's 11:30. Well, I've been awake since like 9:30, 10 o'clock, but I've been laid in bed on my phone because I didn't have anywhere to be. Yeah, so you can see that it's here. You can see where I've definitely got a bruise underneath. And yeah, so it's been 24 hours and I can take this off. I have a feeling it's going to hurt like a bitch because it's going to be really stuck to my skin. Oh my god, not looking forward to it. But yeah, and after this I can finally shower. I had a shower obviously before I had it done yesterday morning, so it hasn't even been that bad. Ooh, 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 that is really sore. Oh, in the bin. Oh my goodness, that looks not great. That's so bruised. Hold on, let me get this lamp on. So there is my arm since getting the implant. I hope you can see okay. It kind of looks like a chicken leg, doesn't it? Because my arm's gone all like bumpy and soggy. It looks like a chicken thigh. But yeah, you can see where it's bruised. That's obviously where this is where the implant is. I don't know if you can see that kind of raised bump when I touch it. That's where the implant ends, right there. And that's where it starts. Oh, that's sore. And yeah, so that's obviously where the implant is like been forced under the skin and it's caused a bruise. And that's the little hole that they pushed it in. It's scabbed over completely, which is good. She said it would scab over and I just need to keep it clean. Obviously just look after it like any other wound. Keep it clean and look after it. And yeah, it's actually not too bad. I mean, it is tender, just like any bruise would be, but it's not like the end of the world. Like, I can touch it. You know, like, does anyone get that thing where you want to touch a bruise over and over again? It's like that. It looks really bad when it's dark. It's not that bad though. And I can now go and wash after I've had my breakfast. I have Nesquik. So it's now later on in the evening. Eric's here.
Obviously,
and we are
driving.
Yeah, someone has to drive.
I'm driving right now on the thing by myself.
So we are on our way to the Metro Centre because we are going to see Dumbo finally, and I'm quite excited for it. I like Disney. What about you?
The trailer I was excited to see, and I was like, oh god, honestly, it looks great. And then it's Tim Burton, but you know, for a fact, Tim Burton has lost his edge completely. And everything I've watched of Tim Burton recently, I'm always like, oh, the trailer's always mint. I always want to go see it, and then I'll see it, and it's shit, or something's wrong with it. And I'm like, oh, Tim Burton! And he's done it again with Dumbo, I think. So I want to go see it.
We'll see.
I like the trailer, I want to go see it, but I'm trying to not let my hopes go, let my hopes up. Trying to not get my hopes up. And hopefully Dumbo's alright.
I think it's gonna be alright.
It's a big flop apparently.
I don't know, I saw it only had 3.5 stars, or 3 stars.
But it only got like 30 million or something the first opening weekend, which for a Disney movie and a remake is shit. Like, absolutely
Yeah,
shit.
I'm more excited for The Lion King than I am for Dumbo. Like, The Lion King looks like it's gonna be really good. I'm quite excited for Aladdin
100
as well.
days. I know Aladdin's gonna be good.
Yeah.
That's in May.
That's in May. Aladdin. Good morning everyone. So Eric is vlogging for me right here because I'm driving, because I know where I'm going.
So I'll hold it.
You're gonna hit your arm by holding it like that.
How long are you going to be talking for, like?
Not too long, not too long. So, it's Thursday, Eric is off work today. He took the day off to help me come to hospital because I have the gynecologist appointment, which I spoke about a few times in my vlog, to check to see if I do definitely have a cervical ectropion. I've just noticed my battery light is flashing, so you'll have to check.
Hurry up, talk quickly!
Yeah, I'm gonna see if it is definitely a cervical ectropion that I've got, and if it is, to see what they can do about it. If it's not, to find out what's going on. So fingers crossed it is just a cervical ectropion, because I know they're not serious and there are lots of things that they can do to improve your symptoms that you have from it. And I will let you guys know what happens when I get out. Please change the battery for me.
Bye! Woo!
Later.
So I've been to the hospital. Eric's driving now. We're in Asda because we needed milk. But basically it's good news. What? Why are you laughing?
We didn't just go for milk, we got loads of shit.
Yeah, but we needed milk originally.
We need milk!
We ended up getting loads of stuff. It's good news. I do have a cervical ectropion. Well, it's not like the best news. It's good news because it means it's nothing more serious, and there's not really an awful lot that they do. They said old gynecologists used to like use chirotherapy and burn it and stuff like that, but it's no longer recommended. And she was a really lovely lady, and yeah, basically they checked inside and they said that it's quite small, so it's probably because I've come off the pill now that it's gone smaller and it's not as bad as it was. And yeah, hopefully it will continue to get smaller since I'm not on the pill anymore and I've got the implant, and there's not really an awful lot that they can do. But yeah, that's basically it. Just gotta kind of put up with the bleeding, and it's nothing serious, so I'm just happy with that. Is that a queue for the car wash? All those cars there are all in the queue for the car wash. Apparently
How much is it?
Thursday is the day to wash your car.
How much is it? Go check.
What do you mean go check? What am I supposed to do?
Maybe half price top car wash, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's a special! How much?
So we're gonna go to the car wash. I've never been in one of these washes.
Have you not?
No?
It's very scary and fun.
Is it?
It's like, oh.
That's where we're going, in that car wash over there.
Yeah. Where do you stop?
Here I think. Yeah, stop. It looks weird.
Is it?
Is it just gonna stay there, is it? Oh!
Ah! It's like it's breaking through, you're like, ah!
It's so loud.
Isn't it? It doesn't seem that loud when you're next to it.
everyone, please ignore the fact that I've got a cough sweet in my mouth. I just had a massive coughing fit and it made me cry. So I thought I better have some cough sweets, and I'm going to take some with me tonight so that I don't cough my guts up in front of everyone. I should probably explain what I'm doing. I've just got ready because I'm going to a launch party for... I've been watching Hannah Witten. Yeah, I've been invited to a launch party for something called Inflatanation, and it's an inflatable like park for kids and families and friends. Like, you don't have to have kids, but like, I've been to them before with friends. Well, I've been to a different one before with friends, but this is a brand new one that's opening in North Shields, so I'm going to do my best to vlog as much as I can. I'm not sure if I'm going to take my camera itself on the actual inflatables because I don't want to drop it and break it and damage it. I might use my phone to vlog because I do have pockets in the back of my jeggings that I'm wearing, and yeah, I will get as much footage as possible. I'm also meeting Alice, Yasmina and Polly, who you've seen before in my vlogs. They are my friends, and we're gonna have some food before we go in, I think. So yeah, I've went super casual because I know we're gonna be jumping around, so I'll show you. So I've just gone for my Panic at the Disco top because I really wanted to wear it again, and it's so long on me, it literally comes down to like here, so I've tucked it in, although I might end up untucking it because it makes me look quite frumpy. These like burgundy coloured jeggings and my black fake Converse, they're not real. Ignore my dirty washing down there, my washing basket is downstairs, and I think I'm ready to go. I mean, I don't feel the best in this, I feel quite frumpy, but I know that we're going to be like jumping around on inflatables, so I didn't want to like dress the way I normally do, where I put like jeans and boots and a nice top on. So I mean, this is a nice top, I love this top, but you know what I mean, like I didn't want to get like dressed up for jumping around on inflatables. So Frumpy Becca is out in full force today.
At the moment, so I thought I would just share that we're just having a drink, yeah, there, and basically it's because these three don't know how to exercise properly. And they want a break after 20 minutes. Oh, now she wants to vlog.
So we're here at Inflatanation in North Shields. There's Alice, Polly and Yasmina. I'll leave links to their Instagrams down below. But yeah, it's really fun here, but I had to get off after 20 minutes, like Yasmina was saying, because I needed to go get my inhaler because I couldn't breathe. Because I can't exercise. It's really, really hard work actually. It's like jumping around. It's really good.
It's so good though.
Yeah.
It's a lot easier when I was like full stone.
Yeah. Yeah, so if you're in the area in North Shields, so you want somewhere to go that's fun, then I would definitely...
They also do.
I just looked at you and I was like, what are you doing? We've got free slushes. Well, Yasmina got fruit shoot. Polly is a grown-up and went for wine.
I didn't realise everyone was going to go for slushies, so I got a wine. Holly are all leaving Becca now, and we'll have to end the vlog. But we need to just make sure that you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell, and comment down below if you come to Inflatanation. Love ya!
So I'm now home from Inflatanation. I've already got in my pyjamas. I look a right mess because I've been jumping around and been sweaty as hell. But we did have a really nice time. I really enjoyed spending time with Alice, Yasmina and Polly. I felt like we really had some bonding time together. It was great. And Charlie's getting a drink, so if you can hear like a slopping noise, it's because he's having a drink. And yeah, it was really nice. Don't get me wrong, it was a nice place. But it was quite disappointing that half of the like inflatable area kind of deflated. And I didn't even get to go on one of them. Like it was about halfway through and I was like, oh, we're gonna go and grab something to eat and drink, and when we come back I'll go on that big slide. It was like a slide and then like a drop, and when I came back it was deflated, and that was a shame. And then the other like obstacle course bit that we had already done, that deflated as well, but it meant that other people couldn't use it. And yeah, it was just a shame really, because your phone. So yeah, it was a shame. And that was only the launch night as well, and it'd only been like, obviously people had only been in there for like 3 hours and already things were deflating. So hopefully that gets fixed and isn't like a recurring problem for other people who are going to use it as of like tomorrow, like paying customers and stuff. Because if I had paid for it, I would have been quite like upset about that, because you couldn't use some of what you had paid for and it's already quite a small place. But yeah, we did enjoy the night. It was fun, and I think it's great for people who are in the area who would like to do something like that if they are able to fix the deflating issue. Tomorrow we're going to another inflatable place. Me, Eric, yeah, it's tomorrow, it's Saturday tomorrow.
Oh, I thought it was Sunday. No,
tomorrow. Me, Eric and my brother Max are going out for the day, and we're going to Inflataspace, which you will have, if you've seen my vlogs for a while, you will have seen it in my vlogs before. I love it there, it's great. They've got a zip wire, they've got like a Hungry Hippos bit where you're like tied in, and I know this sounds really bad that I'm talking about this directly after talking about the other place. It is essentially the same thing, but this other one, it's been around longer, so it's a bit bigger and it's got more stuff. Obviously they kind of probably had a bit more money to put into it, so we're going there. And this isn't like a, so tonight was like a press launch party, and the one tomorrow is we're paying customers. We're going with my brother, so that should be good. Are you excited?
Yeah.
You've never been, have you?
No, I've never been. You've been like 3 or 4 times.
I've been quite a few times because I've been with friends and stuff.
I know it takes me. Yeah. My friends don't like fun or physical
exercise. It's really hard, you know, you get really sweaty and hot.
Wow.
You only get an hour at this place, or I was at this place tonight for 3 hours. So that was a lot of exercise.
You get a lot done in an hour.
I think so, yeah. And you kind of get sick of it because you get hot. So it's fine. So I'll show you that tomorrow as well. Hi everyone, so it's Saturday. I'm here with Eric, and we are about to go and pick up my brother Max, who you will have seen in my vlogs a couple of times. I sometimes take him out and stuff to do some fun activities that I'm usually too old to do unless I have a child. So yeah, we're going to go and pick up my brother Max, and we're going to go to a different inflatable place to yesterday. I think I mentioned this last night, but this one is Inflataspace, and it's in the Walker Gate area of Newcastle, and in my opinion it's bigger and better because it's got like a zip line and like a Hungry Hippos bit and stuff like that. Although I think you've got to pay a little bit extra to do the zip wire.
What?
So if you want to do that, or if Max wants to do it, we'll have to pay a little bit more for that.
What?
But yeah, we've got it booked, and we're going to go get Max and head on over there now. Hi everyone, it is now Sunday. Eric and I have had a very successful lazy day doing literally nothing. I have a massive spot popping up right there. It's very white and I can't wait to get rid of that. We've also ordered pizza. We've been watching The Bodyguard, which we've now... Is that what it's called? The Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard.
The Bodyguard on Netflix. It was actually surprisingly really good. I really enjoyed it, so I'd definitely recommend it for everyone out there who is quite interested in... Is it drama? Would you say it was drama?
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah, drama. And it's got... What's his name? Someone Madden.
Richard Madden.
Richard Madden in from Game of Thrones. And he was a great actor, like, he was very compelling, I thought, anyway. And yeah, so we've ordered pizza, it's on its way, and we're gonna just catch up to maybe either The Walking Dead, or we might start a new series on Netflix. I'm not sure yet. I would usually be editing my vlog tonight, but I decided I'm not going to. I don't have anything on tomorrow, so I'm gonna edit it during the day tomorrow and get it up for 5 o'clock. And yeah, I'm just gonna end this vlog here. There's no point me vlogging us eating pizza and watching telly. So if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like down below, subscribe to see more videos like this, and I will see you in next week's weekly vlog, which will be running up to my birthday. So I think we're doing some birthday stuff at the weekend. It's Easter weekend, and then my actual proper birthday vlog will be the one after that, because my birthday is on Easter Monday. So yeah, you've got a couple of like more interesting, busier vlogs to look forward to. So I will see you next time. Bye!